Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I shot a lot of videos today because I'm on a roll. And in one of my videos I showed you my roses. I did the basil, oregano, rosemary and sage video today, and in some of the videos I showed my red rose, and oh my god, it smells so good. The pink one smells good, but the red one, sell off. All right, so I kind of got to them late, and I said, you know what? When I dead, no dash your meaning. If it's still alive, it can be used. So this is how I preserve my roses. When I cut them, I place them in water. So as soon as I cut each stem, I cut off the thorns and the leaves, and I put it in water to avoid shock. So I have them here in water, and this is how I preserve my roses so they last longer. I am non-traditional when it comes on to measurements and following certain guidelines. So, school of thought or rule of thumb is that you add 3 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar and 3 tablespoons of sugar. I don't know how much this is, but this is what I'm using. And what does vinegar do? Vinegar helps to preserve the roses so it lasts longer. So that's what vinegar does. And then my sugar, this is cane sugar, but you can use any sugar. Sugar helps to nourish the rose plants. So while it's off its mother tree, the sugar will help to give it nutrients. So I'm adding 1 of this and a second one. And I've done this many times and it works for me. And I'm adding half. And vinegar not only preserves the rose, but it also kills any bacteria that may try to attack the rose petals. Important though, when you cut your rose bush, I use my clipper. So this is the clipper I use for my herbs and everything. When you clip the rose stem, always inspect your plants, because I notice in the winter I have little green clusters of green insects, tiny insects all over my rose petals and the leaves itself, even underneath the leaves. So you have to be very careful because they can easily be missed. So I use neem oil and peppermint soap. Dissolve all of that in water. I put it in a spray bottle and I spray my rose bush and it works. So that's neem oil, peppermint soap in water. Again, I don't follow traditional measurements, and I shake it up and then I use it to spray my plants and it works. And then I'm gonna add water to this. All right, so I've added my water. Now I'm gonna add the rose. Red one, sell off. Pink. Ta-da! And this little yellow one. It's not open fully, but I still decided to use it to add a little color. And there we have it. I probably should have used a bigger vase, right? And I got tomato from my tomato tree. I have maybe 6 more bigger than this, but I wanted to get to this before the birds do. Thanks for watching. I didn't mention the uses of rose. So rose is extremely good for the skin. It removes dark circles from under your eyes. You can boil the rose water and let it cool for a while. So when you have the boiled water, then you put your rose petals in the warm water, similar to what I did with my rosemary cuttings. So you let it stay in the warm water, let it cool, get everything out. Some people have an infuser that they use, so you can use the infuser method too, where you have it in the infuser and the warm water is at the bottom, and the nutrients or the beneficial chemicals will seep out of the rose petals. So you can do that, but I don't have an infuser as yet. Well, only for my tea, but not for my rose petals. So I use the warm water method and it works. So I'm not telling you anything that I've not tried. It gets rid of dark circles from under your eyes. It's a really good skin toner. I used to buy rose water at the supermarket, and I said, why should I be buying rose water when I have my own rose bush? So I've been doing it. It's a good skin toner, and I add witch hazel to it. So it's a good skin toner. Sometimes I use it by itself, the rose water. Sometimes I use it with witch hazel added. It's also good for inflammation. So if you have any irritation on the skin, rose water is good for that. It's good. It's has excellent anti-aging properties because it's rich in vitamin C. So you can put it in your creams, face cream, your lotion, anything that goes on the skin, and it helps to reduce and help to slow down the aging process. So it gets rid of fine lines and wrinkles. Everybody may respond differently to the beneficial properties of rose water. So it may work for some, not work for others. So, and consistency is the key. So don't keep jumping from one thing to another. Use something for a while and see if it works. So this is it. It's so that's all I have. Oh, one more thing about rose. It's good if you have any scalp irritation or dryness or a particular area of your scalp that is irritated. Just spray some rose water on it and you're good to go. So that is it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. More to come. Thanks always. Peace.